Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we are going to become math detectives. Our mission? To crack the code on comparing fractions. So let's get our detective toolkits ready. Okay, let's dive right into our first mystery. Which one's bigger, 3/8 or 5/8? Now, I know, some fraction problems can look a little tricky, but don't you worry. In this explainer, we're going to build an awesome toolkit with 3 secret weapons that'll make solving any fraction problem a total piece of cake. But first things first, every good detective needs to know the lingo, right? So, the number on top, that's called the numerator. Think of it as how many slices of pizza you actually have. The number on the bottom, that's the denominator. It tells you how many slices the whole pizza was cut into. And hey, here's an easy way to remember. The denominator is down below, D for down. All right, let's grab our first tool from the toolkit. This one's for the easiest case of all, when those bottom numbers, the denominators, are exactly the same. This one is, seriously, easy peasy. So check this out. The rule is super simple. When the bottoms are the same, in this example they're both 7, you just have to look at the top numbers. That's it. The one with the bigger top number is the bigger fraction. It wins every single time. I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it? If a pizza is cut into 7 slices, would you rather have 2 slices or 4 slices? I'm going to go with 4. So, since 4 is bigger than 2, the fraction 4/7 is bigger than 2/7. Case closed. Okay, so that was tool number 1. Pretty straightforward. But what happens when the mystery gets a little more complicated? What if the top numbers are the same, but the bottoms are different? Well, it's time to pull out tool number 2. Now, you're going to want to listen closely here, detectives, because this is where a cool little trick comes in. The rule here is the total opposite of our first tool. Yeah, you heard that right. When the tops are the same, the fraction with the smaller bottom number is actually the bigger fraction. I know, it's kind of a mind bender. Just think about it with pizza again. Let's say you get 4 slices, no matter what. Would you rather have 4 huge slices from a pizza that was only cut into 7 pieces, or 4 kind of small slices from a pizza cut into 9 pieces? You'd want the bigger slices, right? Of course. And that's exactly why 4/7 is the bigger fraction here. So, what about the toughest cases? The real head scratchers, when the tops and the bottoms are totally different. Well, this is where the real detective work kicks in. It's time to bring out the big guns, the ultimate fraction solvers. And for these really tricky cases, you've got 2 amazing tools to choose from. You can pick your favorite. So let's see how each one cracks the mystery of which is bigger, 2/3 or 3/4. Okay, first up, we have the LCD method. Now, LCD sounds kind of fancy, but all it means is least common denominator. We're just looking for a new bottom number that both 3 and 4 can fit into. For this one, it's 12. Once we change both fractions so they have 12 on the bottom, we can just use our very first tool to solve it. Easy. Or if you want to be super fast, you can use the Crisscross Method. This is an awesome trick. You just multiply diagonally. So 4 times 2 is 8, and 3 times 3 is 9. And since 9 is the bigger number, the fraction on that side, 3/4, is the bigger fraction. How cool is that? You guys have been doing amazing work, detectives. Your toolkits are packed and you're ready for anything. So it's time for the final challenge, putting a whole group of jumbled up fractions in order. Let's do this. Okay, here's the mission. We've got to put these 3 fractions in order from the smallest to the biggest. Now, this one looks tough. All the numerators are different and all the denominators are different, but we know exactly what to do. So, how are we going to solve this one? We're going to pull out one of our most reliable tools, the LCD method. We just need to find one common bottom number for 3, 15, and 10. A little bit of detective work tells us the magic number is 30. And once we make it so they all have that same bottom number, it's suddenly so easy. 9/30 is the smallest, then comes 12/30, and the biggest is 20/30. So the correct order is 3/10, then 6/15, and the biggest of all is 2/3. And just like that, you solved it. Awesome work. So there you have it. Your official math detective toolkit is now complete. You've got a tool for when the bottoms are the same, a tricky tool for when the tops are the same, and 2 super solvers for when nothing is the same. There isn't a fraction mystery out there that's too tough for you now. You did some great work today, detective. Thanks for cracking this case with me. Now, it's your turn to put those skills to the test. What's the trickiest pair of fractions you can think of to solve? Give it a shot. Keep practicing and always stay curious.